Hello everyone, this is Direwolf20 and welcome to episode 44 of Direwolf20's ServerPlay series. I have been eating zombie brains. Temporary warp. I've been getting lots of warp effects, and you might even notice that the brain on the top left here, now that my warp meter is full, has this little black line through it. I hope that's going to help me out. So I've done some research in the Eldritch tab specifically. So we had Eldritch Epiphany. I'm looking for the next tier of Eldritch unlocking, and I haven't quite figured out how to make that happen just yet. So I mean, we've got Void Seeds, we've got Void Metal, but I really want to get the thing that unlocks like the whole Thaumcraft dimension thing. So I don't know how to get that. So one of the things I wanted to try real quick is, so let's see where we at. Nothing new can be learned from this. So I'm wondering if I drop the Eldritch Eye on the ground. Nope, that's not helping me at all. I know typically scanning stuff can unlock stuff. As you can see, I've been killing lots of these Thaumcraft bad guys. They keep sneaking up on me because I've got such high warp. I'm ready. I did actually do the research for the soap. I would like to wash all this warp off, but I don't know if I need this warp to be this high to unlock the next tier of the book or what the deal is. So I pretty much got it as far as I can tell, as high as I can go. And it's all temporary, so it should almost like all come off, because I'm pretty sure the soap, unless it changed between 4 and 5, and as you can see here, I kind of prepped this ahead of time, will, in theory, wash off. So I need more Cognito. That shouldn't be a problem. There you go. Have all my paper. Why not? Ordo and Victus. Decent amount of Victus in there. Should have a decent amount of Ordo hanging around. Let me get some more of paper. So yeah, long story short, I have no idea how to unlock this last Eldritch tab, and I've been looking, and I haven't figured it out really. But I will let you guys know. It's supposed to be unlocked from like a warp event, but I've had this warp for a long time now, and it's yet to occur. Come here, Wisp. Did I get you? Man, this thing's hard to hit. There we go, finally. Nice. Okay. Yeah, so I've had this warp for a bit now, and it is yet to have helped me out. So let's see, did we get our soap? I need a little bit more Ordo. Ordo, I know how to come by. What is it? Let's just do this, right? And then that. And then that. This should have Ordo on it. Yes. Cool. And we'll even melt this stuff down, why not? So that should give me a little bit more Ordo, which should get me what I need here. And we're ready to make some soap. Nice. So this will clean off all the sanitizing stuff. My only problem is I don't want to do it yet because I really want to unlock this tab. And I don't, like I said, I don't know if the warp unlocks the tab or not. I'm thinking I'm waiting for a warp event, but that's random. And like I said, it's been a while that I've been sitting here waiting for that to occur. So really no clue what's involved. Let me come back in a minute once I've figured out what I need to do. Maybe scan this dude by chance? I mean, I could make a Void Seed real quick and see if scanning that helps. So that's just seeds with that stuff. That shouldn't be too hard to come up with. I'm sure I've got seeds. Let's see what I need. Ah, warp. Good old pal warp. Ah! Little nasty warp bug. It's alright. My little plans here will take care of him. So let's turn this off. Put a seed in here. Void Seed. Boom. Boom. Nice. I don't suppose scanning you... Nope, nothing new can be learned from him. Okay. Maybe scanning this thing over here? Ooh, I've discovered something that could aid in future research. Maybe it was scanning the Eldritch Guardian. Oh, it's really nothing good. Wish it told me what I discovered that can aid in future research. Well, let's check the book. So it wasn't anything here. Focus pouch. I doubt that has anything to do with it. Nothing here. It looks like it would be useful at all. You know, it's possible I need... No, because I've got the silver wood wand core, and I've got the thaumium ender caps. I don't think metal transmutation would matter. I'll research it just for the heck of it. Thermostatic harness. I can't imagine any of that's necessary. I wouldn't mind doing just these researches to see what they're about. Nothing is getting in, huh? Thaumium fortress armor. Missing required research. I mean, I'll just do some more research. So let me go do this off camera. Arcane pattern crafting. Automated pattern crafting. Oh, that's neat. Sure, I'll take advanced void metal studies. Why not? But yeah, nothing else in here that jumps out at me as being useful. So, let me come back in a minute. I will do the research on these things, and we'll figure out how to unlock this. By the way, new mod on the server today. Very excited. We will find out what that is shortly. Let's do some research. Alright guys, I'm going to try something here. So my temporary warp is high, but my actual warp levels are pretty darn low. So what I'm going to do is... How many do we need for a full set? So we need 5, and 8 is 13, and 7 is 24. So let's go ahead and make a bunch of this stuff. So this will probably take a minute or two, but we could probably grab a few chests for some more vacuous. Right, so let's get... Hopefully that has a decent amount of vacuous in it, right? Yeah, about 4. That's not terrible. So I've got 16, so that should be a stack of vacuous. That should be good. For now, we'll probably want more. Okay. So yeah, it's definitely something we're gonna want more of. We're gonna want more darkness. Obsidian, I'm gonna say, is probably what you're gonna get that from. Yeah. So that'll be good. That'll be 1 each. So warping armor increases your ability to get warp. So that should be cool. So this thing is cooking. I know buckets will probably also have the right amount of stuff, but let's throw... Obsidian has a bunch. It has earth and fire too. I wish there was a better source of darkness. Let's just check. See if there's something better. I bet squid ink has it maybe, but we'll see. It's pretty much anything made with obsidian. Endstone has it. Really? So Endstone has it, huh? Almost anything made with obsidian has it, right? But it looks like Endstone as well. So that might be... Oh, mushrooms have it too. I don't think I have a huge supply of mushrooms, but Endstone, on the other hand, I should be able to manage that situation. Do I have my teleporter handy? I do. Let's link Dyer's transmitter to the end hub, dial, and go. Nice. Well, this is fancy. Cool. Okay. Well, guess what I want. So this has 1 each, I presume? Yes. But at least it's far less in terms of excess junk, right? So let's come back in a minute once I've gotten a bunch of this. You know what I could probably do is also break square this stuff. Definitely better. Ooh, somebody's got a little farm here. That's fancy. Okay, yeah. Back in a minute. I've got tons of endstone already, so, but I want a little bit more. Uh-oh. Taint Storm. Bad things are happening here. I'm gonna have to manage that soon, aren't I? Yeah, probably. But let's put away some end stone. Let's put away... I don't need that really anymore. I'll probably want some end stone. I cut down more trees. End stone maybe going in here? Yeah, makes sense. Let's make a few more chests. Because I figure I'll want a lot of them. Alright, Tainstorm's over. This stuff should take care of it, my ethereal blooms. I mean, let's be honest. They're not my ethereal blooms. Oh, there's player. Whoosh. Alright, let's... Shimmer leaf, huh? Blech. Back in a minute. Alright guys, I want to check out this Totem of Dispersal, because clearly my taint levels are like ridiculously high at the moment. So I'm going to throw a taint shard in there, and what that should do is now spread the taint a little bit more evenly around. That's why we keep having taint storms. So that seems to be working. Either that or it's the spawning of wisps that's dropping the taint level at the moment, but it should spread it like pretty far throughout many chunks, which is cool. We can see it working. Yeah, nifty. So what that should do is like spread it all around here evenly-ish. Now, so far I've collected, you know, some. I need more of this stuff. Void seeds. Almost there. I've decided I'm not going to make a full set. I'll probably just make a couple. So in fact, let me just take the last set out of here. That's fine, right? Turn it off. We'll see what we can make with 14. I should be able to do decent with that, right? So we're going to need void metal. And this will apparently increase my warp a lot, right? So if I do that, we should get lots of metallum. I don't know how we are for Vitium. We've got about 18 of it, so that should be cool. And metallum is easy to get, right? So we shouldn't have a problem with that. I'm making such a mess of warp and taint. Like, you guys have no idea. Cool, so we can put these guys away. This is good for now. All right, so we're gonna want... I'll hang on to that Vitium. I came here to get metallum. That should be easy peasy. Ah, wispy wisps. Yeah, I still feel like my taint level's not dropping that much. It's okay, we'll be alright. So does that get me everything I need now? Almost. 3 more of these guys. Sweet. Alright, so if I made like... Because I don't need it to be the best armor in the world, right? Like, it just needs to be the cheapest, because I want the warping effect, right? So that... And I could do 2 more. I could probably find 2 more. And then I can get the helmet, right? And that would be cool. Yeah, this stuff's mostly getting cleaned up. There's me derping. Big old dire derp right there. This was meant to go in here with that. Cool. Now here's something I want to test. Sweet. I can get the helmet. And this should pretty much make it so that when I gain warp, I gain more warp. Nice. That's cool looking. Alright. Slow, but we'll be back in a second. Alright. Back again. Ready to test a little bit of stuff. Let's see. You're cooking. I want more glass. That's what I'm after here. That's why I'm doing this. Sure, you can have flint. Why not? Nice. That'll turn into sand, maybe? Yeah. Awesome. Okay, cool. flint it up. So, in theory, crafting liquid death should give me warp. Something is following me. My warp level is still pretty high, but let's give it a shot. So clearly temporary warp isn't doing it. So our plan is, let's craft, not a lava bucket, bucket of liquid death. So I'm going to craft one of these and see if I get warp from it. So I might need more mortise, which is why I grabbed bones, have 2 of them on there. So that should be a quick and easy way. How's my taint level doing here? It's doing pretty good. It's doing better. It's rising a little bit, probably from this. Yeah, it's okay. So mortise is cooking along. Now we're getting some of that, which we should have a decent amount of. Radisha is somewhere in here. Maybe we don't have a decent amount of it. Cobblestone? Yes, cobblestone will have it. And then the last bit is vitreous, which we may have some of. Not quite enough. So I'm going to do glass in here as well, which will get me vitreous. Cool. Back in a second when this all cooks down. By the way, I'm borrowing my auxiliary venting ports that were over here to make this system a little bit more efficient, hopefully. And thereby less warp. Ooh, I gained warp. Nice. Okay, so crafting that did give me warp. How much did I get? Maybe a decent amount. Okay. Cool. That's a pain in the butt to craft, though. Ah! And then, of course, flux. Haha! Thankfully, I have these plants. Just saying. Alright, that might be a while. Let's come back in a minute. By the way, since the temporary warp is not doing anything for me, aside from giving me all kinds of negative effects, I'm going to clean myself off. Hooray! I've got no more temporary warp. Believe me, I've had that temporary warp for like over an hour. So if I was going to get the Eldritch Epiphany thing, I would have gotten it. I'm just looking for other sources of mortise. That might be nice. Like I've got gunpowder doesn't have mortise. No, it's got, that's cool. There's some on eyes, but I mean, I'm going to run through mortise real fast. I got it on zombie heads, right? That's why I have a few of them in my inventory. Creeper heads apparently have them too. But not loving my options here. And based on my current warp level, I feel like I need a lot. A little bit more glass and I should be cool. Right. Furnace mode, because I want to make sure not to get quite clear glass, which, ooh, it does have. Never mind. I want quite clear glass. Nice, I'll take it. Yeah, if quite clear glass has 2 instead of just the 1 that's on normal glass, heck yeah. See? Finding solutions already. I'm thinking I have this thing turned off at the moment, so let's allow power to flow again. Alright guys, it's getting brutal. Every time I make another liquid death, which by the way is really expensive, I do gain warp. But I'm gaining at such a slow rate. I don't think I can do this. I really don't. Maybe one more just to finish off the current set, but it's getting bad how expensive it is to do. Really the expensive part, I think, is the mortise. I haven't found a good renewable way of getting that. Like, obviously I can kill, you know, skeletons all day long and get more and more mortise, but... Oh, there we go, gain warp, nice. Where am I at now? I'm a little bit above a quarter. I believe I was told I need to get halfway, and I've researched everything that's warp inducing. So I'm gonna take a break from Thaumcraft, I think, because I just have no idea how to deal with what I'm doing. So maybe we can take a look at a new mod on the server. Let's put on the armor I had on before. So So what's new and exciting on Forgecraft? Well, I'll show you guys in a second. I'm gonna put away all this stuff I don't need at the moment. That should be cool. All right, let's take a look. All right, guys, gonna make a new room. Let's say, I want it to be, I think, over here-ish. Though, my base design does not make that easy at the moment. Or, my other option is to butcher this room, but I think I'll leave this room as is. Where do I want to put this thing? Could be in here. Maybe I'll have it in here. This room should suffice for what I want, and if I need to expand it later, I can. Nice. So I won't, in fact, be expanding the base just yet. What mod is new on Forgecraft today? Today we got Industrial Craft. Nice! So Industrial Craft has changed quite a lot since I played with it, and I really want to get into some of the stuff that's in there. So to get started, I'm pretty sure I'm going to need a generator. So there's geothermal generators, which can run on lava, and it just so happens that I have like infinite lava in my basement, so hintity hint hint. Don't tell anybody, but I mean, that doesn't look terrible to make. Glass panes, tin item casings, right? So that requires tin. I think I've got some tin hanging around here, or no, I don't have tin. I've got nickel, I've got aluminum, I've got gold, I've got copper, I've got silver, I've got lead. Let's ask player, hey player, did IC2 retrogen? We'll find out. I think I was getting tin dusts, is that not true? Yeah, I think they were getting voided because I didn't need them, right? What direction is this? West? Yeah. No, we weren't voiding those really. Okay. So I'm not sure what happened. I thought I was getting tin dust, and it was kind of a bug because there was nothing we could do with it. But, okay. Let's go find tin. That sounds like a good plan. You know what I'm going to check first? What's this guy set to extract? Cool. Let's go pop into our, so we're going to link this to diardim1, dial it up, and we've got our teleport home device. Good. Always check that. What I'd like to do is check out Industrial Craft. So first things first, just want to see about tin. Is it, by chance, hanging out over here? In theory, we should see it somewhere along the walls here, just because we've cleared out such a huge area. This looks like IC2 copper. This is lead from IC2. That's really good news. And here we've got tin. Nice. So it did retrogen. Cool. Confirmed. Yes, retrogened in another dimension at least. Break, square. Nice. So what I'm going to want to do is get some of that, just so I can add it to my what to process list. So the other one we got was, so there's some more tin, which we're going to definitely want some of. I just have to add it to my filter, right? So that when we mine it, it knows what to do with it. And I saw lead, didn't I? From IC2. This was more tin. This is just uranium from Immersive Engineering, which I wonder if it's ore dictionary with the IC2 uranium. That would be cool. There it is. Lead. Nice. I don't know what other types of ore. So there's uranium. Very cool. I don't know what other types of ore IC2 might be genning at the moment. Pretty sure that's it, right? Just those? Am I crazy? I don't know. Let's go home. Yoink. We will add this to my filter, make sure I have enough for all types. So the easterly direction, we're going to say ore dictionary enabled. So what this should do is silver, lead, copper should already be there, and lead should already be there, right? So the only one I need to add is tin, in theory. So if I drop my copper in there, it's processing. Nice. That's what I want to see. So OR dictionary worked beautifully there. The other thing I want to do is have a chest for IC2. So blink time, blink. IC2 chest, which one should be it? You know what? This one we never actually used. Down, in, out, insert. What are these guys inserting on? Priority 0. We've got the existing item filters in there. We want to make mod item filters, right? So that is just a Yeta wrench with, okay, that seems reasonable. Just a little bit of paper. I've already got some paper on me. And the Yeta wrench was, as I recall, basic gear with electrical steel. Nice. And the basic gear, if I recall correctly, is just sticks and cobble. So we will make you. We will make you. We will make you, and we will say this guy on the down will have a mod item filter for industrial craft. Nice. Cool. So now any IC2 stuff should land right there. Cool, including tin ingots. Okay, cool. We're gonna want to change that so that tin ingots actually go here first. So we should probably make this a priority 1. Oh, and re-snapshot it. So we're gonna merge. So when we show items, we'll see tin ingots as being there. Did not land there, in fact landed there. Perfect, cool. All right, so now that we've got that going, I feel oddly drained. What I'd like to do next is get a generator running. So, annoyingly, I can't access this dude. Let's come back in a minute when my flux flue is gone. Or I could just real quick look at making that thing. Purifying bath salts, Salus Mundus is all I need, which is a pure shard. Let's try this real fast. Should maybe have everything I need. 2 of each type, right? Quick and easy. Boom. Let's smelt that. Just want to see if I can get some purifying bath salts going on. Though I think that adds an effect too, so I might not want to do that too quickly, but we'll see. A little bit more paper. Nice. Okay. Back in a minute. All right, you know what I'm probably going to do? I'm going to get over here. Is my generator on? Yes. What I'm going to do is, we're getting close to wrapping up point, right? So I wanted to announce that IC2 was available this time. I'll probably, between episodes, work on doing a little bit of liquid death crafting and maybe get to the point where I can do that cool stuff. I will also, yoink, activate this dude, which should get me what will hopefully be a semi-healthy... Boy, oh boy, that was a deep fall. Must be dark in the overworld, because I can't fly. Cool. I can do this, though. Zzz, right? I do have that ability. Nice. There we go. So, I could have also, of course, teleported home. I wasn't totally stuck. That'll get me a bunch of tin and copper and lead and maybe even a little bit of uranium. I will, between episodes, let this process, get a bunch of copper, tin, lead, and uranium, all that good stuff. And then we'll come back next episode and start working on Industrial Craft 2. Want to see what it looks like in 1.8. Those of you who saw my April Fool's joke video, do keep in mind that it is not RF-based. It is EU-based still. So don't think that it's going to be all RF based. We are going to have EU packets and the transformers and all that cool stuff, but I'm looking forward to checking it out. So I hope you guys are excited to check out IC2 with me. We will be seeing it next episode and probably for a couple of episodes after that. For now, Darryl20 signing off. Take it easy.